And hello everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of Behind the Curtain. And I'm sure some of you people out there have heard of Behind the Curtain before. We used that back in our old fantasy wrestling days, but now we've brought Behind the Curtain back. We've revived it. I say we, it's just me right now. And what Behind the Curtain is going to do is going to be our post-workout messages, our updates, stuff like that. Now, this is going to be a lot different than what the Hive is going to be, but definitely wanted to get on here and introduce you to a new podcast that we're going to be doing called Behind the Curtain. And again, it's post-workout tips, reviews, news, stuff like that we'll be doing after workouts. We're not going to be doing it that often, but I thought I would introduce it and let you know that it is coming. Of course, the Hive is going to be only a couple of times a month, and because again it is still in the works, and Behind the Curtain might be a little bit more frequent. But the Hive is the main show, that's the A show, and Behind the Curtain is the B show. So the B show, yeah, I'm sure you get that. Anyways. Let's go on to the post-workout training that we did today. As you saw, if you were able to watch the live video feed on Facebook Live on the Twisted Steel Fight Factory group page on Facebook, you saw me do 6 rounds on the heavy bag. And I use a counter on my phone to, when I watch the video over, to judge it myself. I click on it for the punches. And so my minimum amount of punches that I must throw in order to win the round is 200. And so if I can throw 300, that will be considered a knockdown. If I can throw 400, that'll be considered a knockout. So if I can throw 400 punches, that will be a pretty big accomplishment. And that way, I'll already have instilled into me when we go into the sparring and the actual training for the possible pro fight that I want to have, if I can get one at my age. That will already instill into us some good work ethics. But I did that, and then I rested for a little bit. Then I did another 6, or actually I did another 4. I shouldn't say 6. Don't lie about it. It's 4. I was mistaken. Did 4 on my tablet just to be able to go out there and judge and see a little bit more, working on what I was able to see while judging the original 6 rounds. But so anyway, and I finished the rest of my workout, did the speed bag, did rope skipping and stuff like that. So just wanted to get on here and introduce the Behind the Curtain B show, and getting the area cleaned up here, so that way it can go back to its original functionality of being a 2-car garage. This is the dojo whenever the cars are not in here, but we also must clean up after and get the cars back in. So it's going to be a good day today. Of course, it's the 1st of July. On 9 more days, we're going to have the premiere edition of The Hive. And 10 more days from now. Let's see what July the 10th is going to be. It should be a Saturday. If I was scheduling it the right way, that should be a Saturday. So let's just find it out. What is July the 10th, ladies and gentlemen? What is that day? Let's see here. I've got a calendar on this silly phone somewhere. I organized quite a bit of this stuff. Now I forget where I organized it to, so it's not obviously very organized if I can't find it. But let's see. It's not there. Miscellaneous files, maybe? No, not under miscellaneous. That's no good. Home life, there it is. Work life, rather. There's a calendar. All right, then. The 10th, that's on a Monday. All right, July the 10th is Monday. Next Monday, as a matter of fact. So we will have, what I'll do is I will record a episode of it on July the 10th, the premiere episode, July the 10th, and that will be obviously in the afternoon. So I will go ahead and announce right here that the very first episode of The Hive will be at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Right here on The Hive. And behind the curtain, of course, is just going to be after workouts and stuff like that, throwing a little bit more positivity out there for people. And so positive reinforcement is what we're all about here at Twisted Steel Fight Factory. Because again, this world doesn't provide a whole lot of it. Doesn't provide a whole lot of positive reinforcement. Doesn't provide a whole lot of positive much of anything. But when you get on the Twisted Steel Fight Factory group page on Facebook, when you get on the Twitter site with the account name of Twisted Dojo, that's exactly what you're going to get. Now, whenever I build up my quote-unquote upcoming fights, that's when we'll talk a little jive, but we'll just do that on The Hive, if you know what I mean. There's the rhyme. All right. So, our big goal coming up, October the 14th. That's where we want our weight to be 208. Now, when I say that October the 14th is a quote-unquote fight for us, I use those as success level markers as far as where my working out and getting in shape is taking us. Now, October the 14th is still quite a bit of ways away. So I've got plenty of time to get from the 225 I'm at right now to the 208 that I want to be. And at that point, I'll only be a few weeks away from 48. That's right. November the 10th, I turned 48. So, 2018, man, I can't believe I'm saying 2018. 2018 will be the year. The year of the butterfly and bee. Because the butterfly effect exercise, the bee, will be taking it old school and taking it to the next level coming up this year and really big into the next year. Running out of time as far as getting this done, so we'll get it done. And then we'll move on to other accomplishments. But in the meantime, this is what we've got going on. So behind the curtain, as I say, will not be a very, very long program. It won't be a multi-part program that we do here. But I did want to get on here and introduce Behind the Curtain. Now, of course, this coming week I'm going to be resting my shoulders and stuff like that from doing boxing workout. We're going to be doing more endurance cardio like running and weight training and things of that nature. I've got a Gazelle glider out in the garage, so we'll still be getting up a little bit early to do that, so that way I can do that before and after work. So that way it pumps me up, gets my blood flowing for work and what have you. And also all along, it'll be helping shed the pounds. And the new diet that we start on Monday, which is called the military diet. Some of you may know of it, some of you may not. If it's something that you're looking to do is getting a little bit better weight health, dropping some pounds, look it up online. The military diet does have a lot of good food on it that you can eat in moderation, and with added workout, it'll be even more modifying and being able to get all those pounds off. So, like I said, right now we're 225. We want to be 208 come October 14, before October 14, because then, of course, I've got the thing that we've got going on, which I call my All right, a little break there. But anyways, we're about to end this for the day. So, like I said, got to clean up after myself and Then after that, it's on to whatever else this day brings. So, all right, everybody. So it's time to pull back the curtain, and coming up next Monday, this coming Monday, is the Hive. So we'll see you then.